iba't ibang kultura at lengguwahe, nagkakaisa at nananatiling solido. Ito ang INC Radio.
Panig ng mundo, palaging konektado sa lahat ng mga tao. This is INC Radio. Anywhere in the world, oh, we are always together, connected to everyone. Life will be better.
This is INC Radio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone tuning in to INC Radio San Francisco in the Bay Area. And we are now in the heart of Silicon Valley, coming to you live from Mountain View. I'm Sister Jill Navasca from the local congregation of Redwood City. Shout out Redwood City. And joining me tonight, let's have them introduce themselves.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brother Miguel Jimenez.
Hello, everyone. I am Sister Kayla Vong from the local congregation of Salinas. So happy to be here.
And we are so excited for tonight's topic. And as you can see, the weather has changed. We are now in sweaters, and the fall has come upon us. And of course, during this season, we always look forward to fall types of food. It only comes maybe during this time after a hot summer. We look forward to the fall season, and there are foods that we look forward to. But before we get to that,
yes, before we get to that, we would like to have some opening remarks from our district minister, Brother Noel S. Gassman, that is actually here today joining us. So we can kindly welcome our district minister, Brother Noel. Yay.
Yes.
Welcome po, Ka Noel.
Welcome po, Ka Noel.
Thank you very much, and good evening to everyone, and good morning to those that are watching in other part of the world. Of course, we know that many of our brethren are watching us and giving full support to our INC radio program. By the way, we would like to greet everyone po, brethren, and those in the ecclesiastical district of Silicon Valley, California, and also in the Bay Area, California, and to all brethren from all different districts all over the world. But first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to greet belated happy birthday po to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. And if we may also greet our beloved CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Iranio V. Manalo. And of course, to all of our brethren, we would like to continue to encourage you, brethren, to support and give your time, invite more people to watch and to tune into our INC radio program. It is such a very great opportunity for us to have this kind of program that we can share not only with all the brethren, with all members of our family, but also with our guests, with our friends and loved ones who are not yet members of the Church of Christ.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ka Noel.
Thank you, Brother Noel.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we are so happy to be able to speak to our district minister, Brother Noel S. Gaspin. So thank you so much, Paul. We have so many brethren tuning in. We see that the live chat is constantly moving. So make sure to hashtag your local congregation as well as your district, SVC or BAC, because we know that we have so many brethren joining us today, right? Ate Jo?
Yes. And in the live chat, tell us what you look forward to, what type of foods you look forward to during this fall season. Also, one last introduction. Let's say hello to our live audience as well. There they are. Thank you for being here tonight and supporting INC Radio San Francisco. Now, as our live chat, our fourth panelist, the live chat group there, please send in what's your favorite fall foods. Let's get to know Brother Miguel a little bit more. I know we've seen him around the district, but maybe this is kind of like our first time really seeing him with us in INC Radio. So, Brother Miguel,
Yes.
let's let's ask, give us a bit of who you are, Brother Miguel.
Oh, so who I am? This is a very good interview question, but my name is Brother Miguel. The reason why I didn't mention my locale is because I came from a many number of locales. So I want to first start off from the beginning, where it first started.
Very
Yes.
beginning.
I was
See.
born in Rockford, Illinois. So shout out to the Midwest and Rockford locale, and then I moved from Rockford to Colorado, which is in Denver, which is Denver locale.
Oh, wow. Shout out to
Shout
Denver.
out
Shout out to
Denver.
Denver. And then from Denver, I went to Fremont, and then from Fremont, Daly City, and then from Daly City to OCC in Garden Grove. Shout out to Garden Grove,
OCC, Garden
OCC.
Grove.
And then now, after all that years, I'm back now in Fremont. So that's where I'm
Ooh,
from.
Fremont, the home
Shout
local.
out
The home local.
Fremont.
The
Let's.
home local.
I hope everyone in Fremont is hashtagging Fremont, hashtag SBC. Okay, so speaking of fall weathers,
Yes.
what type of food do you look forward to in this cooler weather?
Okay, so that's a really loaded question. So I think there's a lot of types of food when you think about fall, you think about something cold, but what I think about is soup. So I like
Nice.
eating soup. I think it's I feel like it's something you can eat all the time of the year, but I think my favorite type of soup is pho. So for those who
Nice.
don't know, it's a Vietnamese soup base with a beef broth. It takes more than half a day to cook and everything, but I absolutely love pho.
It is definitely a labor of love to make.
Labor
pho.
of
if
love,
you've ever tried to
yes.
make it.
Yes.
Where
it
is
takes
your favorite
forever.
to get pho?
Oh.
Speaking of, so let's share that with our fellow viewers and audience. Where do you get pho that you really love?
Okay, so I might get a lot of controversy on this, but based off of my understanding of the food pho, I tried it in SoCal, tried it in the Bay Area, but in my opinion, this is just an opinion.
Oh wow.
Of course, your opinion.
I like the pho from San Jose,
All
the city of San
Right,
Jose.
San Jose.
Right by
on
the
top.
chapel. We know
Yeah.
where it's at.
We definitely know this. We know
We go
San Jose.
after every activity, store a little Saigon.
Right there.
There you go.
Lots of options, different places to get pho, different
Yes.
ways. Now, Sister Sophia. Oh, sorry. Who's back there?
Back
Hi,
there, yeah.
Sister
Hi, Sister
Sophia. You can chime in and tell us your favorite food, but I actually want to see, Kayla, what's your favorite fall food?
My favorite fall food. I. It's funny because I was thinking about this question and I was
Mhm.
like, oh, I'm so ready. But now that you ask me, I have no clue. Definitely. But when I do think of fall, I always think of the number one thing that I know it's on everyone's mind,
Mhm.
which is pumpkin spice lattes, right?
Nice. Yes.
So everyone's always thinking about that. That is definitely my number one fall thing to get. Anything pumpkin.
I think in the fall, in general, at least here in the North America continent, pumpkin spice has taken everything. I mean,
Mhm.
definitely starts out with a coffee flavor, pumpkin spice latte. But I know, Brother Miguel, you had a little bit of
Yes.
story. We were talking about this pumpkin spice everything. How do you enjoy your pumpkin spice
So
flavor?
yeah, that's a great question. So when I had pumpkin spice 5 hours ago, that was the first time I have ever had it, and I don't know how to describe it. It's something spicy but also sweet. But I have to try more. I've only had a latte and a coffee before, but I know it comes in so many different variations, like other foods, other desserts,
Mhm.
even like meals with pumpkin. So, what are you guys? What do you want when you like trying your pumpkin?
I mean,
Yes.
my favorite thing, pumpkin, besides the pumpkin spice latte, is
Mhm.
definitely the pumpkin cream cheese roll. So if
Oh,
you ever had that, that's pumpkin sponge bread, and then there's a cream cheese layer, and then they roll it up to make a little swirl. So that is like my ultimate favorite dessert. I saw in the live chat that some brethren are commenting. So I saw it earlier. It was from Kaliander. He said malasadas as well as Cocoa Puffs from a bakery there in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
oh,
So
Very
very
Caliander,
nice.
good.
that's warm weather. We're not talking about that right now.
Caliander, do they have pumpkin spice malasadas?
Ooh, I think they
Right?
probably do
They probably
now.
have it
Probably
now,
do,
even though
yeah.
that is
Yeah.
very a staple, a Hawaiian staple.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if pumpkin spice is also in the islands.
Yeah.
But
I believe
I also
so.
saw earlier in our live chat, Brother Jordan Indike sharing his fall favorite. I think it's his fall favorite, or maybe he's just talking about it in general. But he said pumpkin spice pancakes. Ooh, I mean
That's
that's
crazy.
that's good. See, you could try that one too. That one's I know everyone is carrying some kind of pumpkin
I
spice
know.
something. So pumpkin spice pancakes
How does that
and
work?
ooh, that's a
How do
good
you
one.
make?
Like the pumpkin spread or the pumpkin puree is usually mixed in the
Oh, I
batter.
see. I
Yeah,
see. I
it
thought you like.
flavors it.
I thought there's
Yeah.
a pumpkin on top of your pancake. And then, yeah, that's what you
just
eat.
a
But
just a full pumpkin.
We
there.
have a newbie to pumpkin spice. Brother Miguel is a newbie
I'm
to
a
pumpkin
newbie.
spice.
I'm
So,
new. Yeah.
any suggestions that you have for other ways to enjoy pumpkin spice? Let's hear it on this live chat, and so that we can share this amongst one another, and as well as Brother Miguel, who can
Yes.
enjoy different ways of pumpkin spice. And I want to ask everybody here, why is it so popular during the fall? You just said, Kayla, earlier,
Right.
you look forward to this
Mhm.
fall season because pumpkin spice will come out in drinks.
Yes, I think it's definitely something that's tied to the weather. It's something, it's like a spice, right?
Mhm.
So I mean, it is sweet, but it's also it gives you, it makes you feel warm inside, especially if you get as a latte. So it's something that will keep you warm, and especially with the weird weather we have in California, that we
Yeah.
start
It
off
is.
with like 40-degree weather, and then it turns 60s, 70s
60s,
in the middle of the
yes.
day.
Yeah.
And then we're back to 40, 30 outside when we go outside later. So we need something to warm ourselves up. So I think that's why pumpkin spice has become something that is very fall.
Yes, it's a big staple during the fall season. And I think not I want to say I wasn't a big fan of pumpkin in general growing up. As a kid I didn't care for it,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
suddenly it just had this like explosion that it then went into everything. It definitely started with coffee, and
Yes.
then the popularity of that just kind of grew and grew. So yeah, Miguel, there's definitely more ways to enjoy pumpkin spice
Yeah.
besides in coffee. As mentioned, we had the pumpkin rolls, we had the pancakes, and I do think there are in our live chat they are sharing how they've enjoyed pumpkin spice. And I think besides pumpkin spice, what are the other foods I think is associated or that we tend to go for during the fall season?
Well, I mean, we all know all our favorite soup when we go to the church function, to Bible study. What's
Yes.
So
one thing that we're
fast.
looking forward
It is
to?
soup.
And especially something that we did this past weekend as well was our CFO cooking challenge.
We definitely
Oh,
had a lot
The
of
yes.
soup.
very many sinigang challenge that
Yes.
we all look forward to every year. So
Especially when it's extra sour. the
Extra
soup
sour
With some
sinigang.
spice and everything.
Yes.
You know,
Oh, man.
funny sinigang, even though you think it's the same, it's a sour soup
Mhm.
in general, but everyone has a different way of preparing it.
Yes.
So in our locale congregation, someone prepared a sinigang, which I've never seen. It was so simple.
Mhm.
It looked like it was just meat and one vegetable and a lot of soup. But it's like, oh, that's so simple. How is that really tasty? But once we had it, oh, it was amazing. I was so blown away how simple it looked. It didn't look um it wasn't filled with so many green
Mhm.
color like in the vegetables,
Mhm.
but for whatever reason it just tasted so good. It's either we were hungry, we were cold, or we just haven't had
All
sinigang.
of
And
it,
yeah,
All of it in
yes.
total.
we just
Yeah.
haven't had sinigang in a long time because now it is the soup weather.
Yes.
So what do we have in our live chat that we can kind of
Yeah, I
share?
see that Ate Michelle Vasquez also said, "Is anyone going to mention arroz caldo?" So that's
Oh.
another fan
That's
favorite
another
of
one,
fall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we eat soup? I mean, I know we probably Filipinos tend to eat soup year round, but do
Mhm.
we enjoy it more in the fall?
I
I
would
think
guess.
it makes an emphasis when you're having it in the fall, especially when it's really cold. And
Mhm.
then when you're really, especially if you're sick, it's the time where a lot of people can get sick. But like Ariscaldos, sinigang, it's all, I think the biggest thing about soup is like, it's the broth. That's what makes it so powerful. And then when you eat it and you drink it, it's like, it can go well with everything, with
Mhm.
rice, and it can go, just having it just makes you feel like you're having a really big hug.
Right.
when you're
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like
consuming
just
it.
warms you from the
Warms you
inside out,
up,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're cold, drinks, have some soup.
Oh
So it
yeah.
feels like a blanket has just been, brought
Yeah,
on
like
by
a
having.
warm blanket, a warm hug when you're
Yeah.
having it.
Yes.
Can food
It
give
sounds
you
so
hugs?
nice.
I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah.
Someone just mentioned pork belly sinigang. Ooh, that is
Oh yes.
good, but in moderation.
Yes.
Yes, we all
Everything
know
is
that
in
many of us,
moderation.
know.
many of us
Everything in
suffer from
moderation.
gout, so.
Very nice. Very good, but very in moderation because um, we are, I think Filipinos have the tendency to have a little bit more indulgence in
Yeah.
our food.
Mhm.
So great, great, comment there. And then we also have a few comment. Brother Mark Anthony Manuel mentioned chili.
Oh.
Chili,
Chili.
specifically.
Not sponsored though.
Not sponsored, but Wendy's chili.
We all
Oh
know it. That's a
yes.
good one.
Because it's on, I mean, it's my go-to as well on a
Mhm.
Wendy's menu.
Yeah.
We love it's like chili and baked potato. It's something that we was like, oh, that's it. That's all I want from
Yeah,
from
that's all
that
we
yeah.
need.
yeah, baked potato. And that's actually I really love potatoes. So mashed potatoes now is like
Mhm.
a big side.
Yeah.
So if you have a protein or something, it goes with mashed potato. Everything goes with mashed potato during the fall
Yes.
season.
Yes,
Mashed
you're right.
potato,
You're right,
everything. And I
Akito.
actually can just make mashed potato and probably just they've done like loaded mashed potatoes, so it's like a whole meal with just mashed potatoes.
Oh
I
yeah.
love I
Ooh,
love
that
that
is so good.
idea because now it's like I can
It's like a
just
mini meal.
yeah, it's a mini meal of mashed
A mini meal
potatoes.
within your own meal.
It's so good, and it's also I think a really great staple during the fall because it just goes with everything.
Yeah. I have a question for, I guess, for the audience and then for you guys. So for when it comes to pumpkin spice, kind of going back to it, how does it become what spices do we add for pumpkin spice? And also another
Ooh.
question is, I actually don't know this, is pumpkin a fruit or is it a vegetable? Because
Why are you asking all of the hard questions?
I don't know,
This
this
is
is
your first time
this is
on
my
here.
first time
Yeah.
on. I feel like these are the important questions we should talk about. Yeah,
Well,
so what is your thoughts?
I think the number one, I mean, speaking of spices, I think the most common, most popular spice that goes with, the warming spice is
Uh-huh.
cinnamon.
Yes.
Cinnamon
Is
for
that a
sure.
spice?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Cinnamon and is really a good spice. You can add it to almost anything actually.
Mhm.
It's a really good warming spice for food. And I love the question about is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable?
Yeah.
What is
What is
there is
the chat
there
say?
is there is I know there is a thing about seeds and not having seeds what that makes it a fruit and versus not a fruit, except now I don't know, I don't have the information in front of me, Miguel.
It is up to
I'm
the chat now.
That's up to the
Do
chat.
you think that a pumpkin is a vegetable or a fruit, brethren? Please help us out here. We have no clue.
yes, no clue because that information was
We
not
should have looked it up.
yeah we did not have
You
to
should have
look.
been prepared.
We should have been prepared for that, but
But-
it's okay.
But pumpkin spice is a little bit more on the sweeter side.
Yes.
Do we
Yes.
have any thoughts on the savory side?
I don't know. I've heard of like pumpkin. Pumpkin is from the derivative of like squash, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I've heard of
Yes.
like spaghetti squash, and I
Yes.
think that's
Oh.
more for like savory foods. But I don't know any savory foods with pumpkin. So
Well, they do have like a pumpkin soup, which is very similar to like a tomato bisque.
Oh,
So
I
they do
see.
something like that, which is actually very good as well. But I
Mm,
mean, when we're talking about soup,
yes.
sinigang or like
Sinigang,
tinola
pumpkin
is
sinigang.
always winner.
Maybe we
Yeah.
should try.
And,
we'll
and I
see.
think maybe that's probably why you like fuss so much because it's that brothy
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of type of soup. So why don't we just go ahead and take a look at our live chat and see who is with us tonight? I want to scroll a little bit back, but I might have missed it already. But we did have a few of our brethren tuning in from LAC. So that's
Mhm.
awesome. Shout out LAC. Thank you
Shout out
so
to
much
LAC.
Yeah,
for
Brother Paul.
tuning in and joining us in our broadcast tonight. We also have we have Brother Manuel Paulette. Hello to all from the congregation of Monterey. SVC, hello. Thank you for joining us in our broadcast tonight. Oh, we have Jetta Lynn Diaz. We know this very. Hi, Ate Jetta. She's saying hello, po, watching from Concord, Bay Area, California. Hello, hello. Oh, here we go. We have Mercy Solomon. Hello to all the brethren around the world from the local congregation of hashtag Northridge, hashtag LAC.
Ooh,
LAC.
LAC.
In the house. Thank you for joining us in our broadcast tonight. We also have John Lally. Greetings, brethren, Monterey, SVC. Well, Monterey is in the house tonight. I don't know. They are there. Kamani
There.
leading the charge for Monterey to be all in our live chat tonight. So thank you,
Yes.
Monterey. Thank you to the brethren out there, Monterey. So we also have Sarah May Francisco, hashtag SBC, hashtag San Jose.
San
Ooh,
Jose.
San Jose.
Hello, San Jose. We have, here's a good one. Justin Warren De Leon, our,
I know that person.
you know him, right? You
I know
him
you.
very well.
Hey.
He is our Kadiwa district president. So good evening, Paul, from Silicon Valley, locale of San Jose. Hello. We have speaking of our Mountain View location, Karayan Ilaga Kanawal. Good evening, Paul. He's speaking to Kanawal specifically.
Just to
Kara-
Kanawal,
yeah,
not to
just
us.
just to Kanawal. But thank you, Paul, Karayan, for hosting INC Radio tonight here in Mountain View, California. We also have
I saw one earlier, Ate Jill,
Ooh.
from Sister Cares, or Ate Carolyn Shank. She says, "Hello, INC Radio San Francisco from Sacramento, District of Northeast California."
hello from Northeast.
And
Thank
then
you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we also have Ka Alex Laredo. Greetings from
Oh,
BAC.
Ka
So,
Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, someone put in a couple food favorites. We have one from John Vincent Panansirata, hot seaweed soup. Have you had
Ooh.
that? Have you
Hot
had that?
seaweed soup?
No.
No.
I had miso soup, but is that seaweed
Is
soup?
that
It's
hot
similar,
seaweed?
but I think this is something different.
That's
It's
something,
something different,
That's
I
something
think.
It's something else.
Yeah, I don't know about
Oh, interesting. We'll have to check it out. We also have
Yeah.
one from Jennifer Tiza. My favorite fall food that they look forward to is bulalo. That's
that. Oh,
That's a good
very
is
nice.
that the Filipino version of because it's both
Oh,
both?
that's a
know,
good question. That's a
that's
good
a
one.
Is that something that I
question.
don't know?
one. I think so.
Is there noodles in bull?
Because it's made with beef and then like the ribs and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah, that's
probably.
good. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe I don't know.
And then I see
Hot
that we
take.
have Kuya Paul Warren Menez. He says, "Hello, San Francisco. Brother Paul here from LAC. Hashtag OXN." But we know that's Oxnard.
We have a greeting from Michael De Jesus. Shout out to the Gasman family. We miss you, Paul.
Oh.
So, Brother Michael De Jesus saying hello to the Gasman family.
Oh, we have one more too from Sister Jenna Poblete Lebrio. She says, "Greetings to all of the viewers of Silicon Valley, California. We miss you, Sister Reina Manuel." There you go, Reina.
Oh, very nice. Oh, here's a good one. Here's back to a bit of a food. It's a mix of greetings and
Yes.
food. Clam chowder in a sourdough bread bowl. This is from
That's a
good
Sarah
one.
and Joshua Gutierrez. Shout out the Gutierrez family
There you go.
tuning
You know where
in.
we
Oh,
need to
that's
get
a
clam
good
chowder,
one.
though?
Yes.
We have to visit our brethren in Monterey.
There we go.
Yes, Monterey has the best. I've heard.
Monterey, be ready with that clam chowder and sourdough bread bowl. We will be there. We will be there for soup.
Yes, come on, you see, we're waiting for you to.
We're
bring all of-
promoting. Our next broadcast ball, maybe, so that we definitely can get some clam chowder out there. Uh, there's a question.
What was the question?
What's
I
the
don't know where
question?
you're at.
There's a question from Mark Vasquez. He says, pumpkin spice pho? Question
Who's
mark.
that's so
Hashtag mark. Oh, interesting.
You'll love to see
Oh,
how that happens. Maybe it tastes good. No.
we have a greeting of from Ryan Ilagas. He's greeting a happy anniversary po Ka Noel and Ka Geraldine. Happy
Oh, happy anniversary.
anniversary. Oh, such a busy. Oh, there's so much. I just want to say thank you to everyone tuning in once again and adding their comments in our live chat. Is this is so awesome. They are so
Right.
busy. They're greeting each other on the live chat. We might not see it, but they are definitely talking and having their own conversations in our live chat. So we would like to thank all of those in our live chat tuning in, chiming in on our topic of fall food weather. There's
Mhm.
just so much that we enjoy when it's a little bit cooler because I think it tastes better during the fall, like soup in
Oh
general.
yes.
I agree. I
Soup,
agree.
you know, I mean, if this was summer and it's like about 90 degrees outside, we probably won't think of soup.
I'll still
in
get some soup here and there. If
You
it's
still
not
get
90
soup.
degrees.
Just a
It
little
isn't
bit.
just a
Just a
little
If
little
bit.
the
bit.
AC is really
Yeah.
Oh,
high,
good
then
point.
it's
If you're
okay.
course.
inside AC, you will go for soup.
Yes.
But other than that, when it's a fall, when it's fall, a little bit cooler, not too cold, but
Yeah.
just cooler weather. Where, as you mentioned, it could be
Yes.
40s in the morning, then 70s midday, and then as soon as the sun goes down, it's back to the 40s.
Yep.
It's cold again.
That's our
Um,
regular California
that's
weather.
kind of
So
the weather pattern. It's we don't really get that four season like in many other places.
Oh
And I know you've
yeah.
seen that four season as well.
Back in when I was in Colorado, I think that's where I got introduced to pho. That's probably one of the most memorable times.
Mild. I mean, when we talk of oh, it's so cold, someone coming from the East Coast will probably be like, that
Mhm.
is not
That is
cold.
not
they're like,
cold.
that's nothing.
That is
It's
nothing.
not negative degrees. It's
It's not
not.
minus
Oh.
anything, then you're fine.
Yeah.
You'll survive, right? But
Yes.
I think for us, we because it did get super hot this
Mhm.
past summer. We had
Oh,
some
yeah.
heat waves come through, and so we were all looking forward to having such cooler weather like this, and then looking forward to fall foods that I
Mhm.
think comes seasonally. For us, and
Yeah.
I think for me, I definitely like the flavors of like pumpkin and the warm
Yes.
soups.
Yes.
I love like I said, mashed.
It's different. You know, I
Yeah,
was so tired of wearing t-shirts and shorts every time I go to work or school, but now I can finally wear a sweater. This is my first time wearing a sweater because
I
it's
agree. I like
it's finally cold
coats.
enough.
I think coats and
Mhm.
sweaters, and look forward to bringing that out of the closet
Yeah.
as well. So
Yes.
this fall season definitely is upon us, and the food is also upon us. The types of food that we tend to bring out during this fall season. So speaking of this season. We definitely have some upcoming activities happening in both our districts of Bay Area, California and Silicon Valley, California. So to talk about the upcoming activities for Bay Area, California, we have none other than our sister Sophia,
Favorite
our very
host from
favorite
Bay
INC
Area.
radio producer, who will talk about the upcoming activities for the Bay Area, California. Shout out Bay Area, California.
Shout out Bay Area,
Woo!
California.
Here
Hi,
we go.
Sister
Hi,
Sophia.
Sister Sophia.
Nice to have
Thanks
you
for
with
having
us.
me.
You
Wow,
traveled
this is
so quickly from all the way from San Francisco, San
Yes.
Francisco.
all the way
you
from
know?
San Francisco
So
to this
quick.
seat.
So quick. So what's
Awesome.
coming up?
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having us. And if our Kuya Tech could go ahead and show the materials that we have prepared, because we do have a couple of upcoming activities that we're looking forward to. So first off, as you can see, we have our Kadiwa Formal, which is actually happening just this Sunday, November 10th at 5 o'clock p.m. in the Farallon Room, which I believe is close
Ooh,
to Pacifica.
very,
It's in
very
San
exciting.
Bruno. So I hope that all the Kadiwa have been registered and have their different outfits, different
Oh, yes.
attire
I'm excited
ready.
for
It
Is
would
that.
be
there a
cool.
theme? Is there a theme?
I am
Oh, yeah.
not sure if there's
Oh,
a
okay.
theme, to
I
be
thought there was.
honest. Contact your CFO officers if there is within the district Kazua. But yeah, we're
Wow,
looking forward
exciting.
to it. Yeah,
Bring
and
your
it's a very
coats.
beautiful
Bring your
venue.
coats. Bring your
Yes,
coats.
bring your
Yes.
coats.
Yeah. And then next up, only the Kadiwa are not the only ones who will be having a formal. There will actually be a bookload night, and I believe this will be on December 1st at the Hyatt in Burlingame. So after the Kadiwa have their formal, just a couple weeks later, the bookload will also be able to participate. And so
Very
a lot of
nice.
great things that we're all looking forward to. I
Ooh,
know
I love the
everyone
banner.
is
I love the
getting.
promo.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
I love
there
this
it is.
promo too. The
We are one.
sparkles. It's a very nice promo, and go ahead and keep sharing it to all the bookload members throughout the district. And then those are a couple of the future activities we're looking forward to. But we do have a lot of past activities that we were able to hold in Bay Area, California as well. So if our Clear Tech could go ahead, as you guys can see on the screen at the moment, one of our recent activities was a baptism that was held in the local congregation of San Francisco. So this was led by our district supervising minister, Brother Jojo Bayani. And as you can see, we also held a Welcome My Brethren, where we were able to greet the newly baptized and able to really get to know them better and welcome them, of course, to the Church of Christ.
Oh, that's so
Nice.
nice.
Oh, that's super nice.
It was really nice. And it's nice to seeing the setup within the locale of San Francisco and just seeing how welcoming and how ready everyone really is
Very
to
nice.
just celebrate the
Great
newly
photos there.
baptized. Yeah, and then after that, we also held a CWS Fun and Games activity, which was held in the local congregation of Burlingame, but it included the locales of Burlingame, Pacifica, and Daly City. And so for this activity, it was great to see how much fun kids were able to have with one another. They had a different variety of games that they played. They had balloons as decor, and even though we had games, I think the balloons were the biggest hit for all the CWS and all the kids. They were having so much
Endless
fun.
with balloons.
Yeah.
So
You can
cute.
definitely
Very
see they
cute.
were definitely bouncing it around. We played games like musical chairs, and a huge shout out as well to the different officers who helped organize and put this activity together. I think it was definitely memorable for the kids and the parents alike.
Aw,
So
fun.
yeah,
I miss
great
Daly City,
activities.
yeah.
Yeah. And then we actually have one more activity that we'd like to go ahead and showcase as well, which was our CFO planning conference. So you can go ahead and see some of the photos of the brethren arriving. This was held in the Orinda Community Center, and it was really an opportunity for all the CFO officers, so the ones within the Christian family organizations, whether they were at the local level or at the district level, they were able to really come together and plan ahead for 2025. So there's so many activities that each organization is really looking forward to. I want to go ahead and plug in multimedia, of course, because
Yes,
we'll also
multimedia.
be holding monthly activities that will be sharing different the different platforms of the Church of Christ media.
Awesome. So
So
BAC has a lot to look
a
forward to in
lot.
2025. Stay
Yeah,
tuned.
totally.
And before you go, Sister Sophia,
Yes.
what is your favorite fall
Ooh,
food that you look forward to after a
oh,
hot summer?
man.
Now it's fall, sweater weather, coats.
Definitely.
What's your favorite?
Well, I'm laughing hearing you guys talk about pho because I love pho. I love ramen. I love like all soup.
Yeah.
Those who know me know I love noodles. I love soup. And so even though it's tastes the best, I guess you can say, in the fall and winter, it's something I enjoy all year round.
Exactly. Yes,
There you go.
exactly. That's
I
that's
see.
what
I'm
All
you
year
totally a
round,
soup
as long as the
person.
AC is
Yeah,
on.
I
That's
love
beautiful.
soup.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
soup too.
So anytime there's soup, I'm down. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you, Sister Sophia. So good to have you with us tonight here
Totally.
in SBC.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thank
It's been
you.
fun.
All
All
right.
right, back to
Thank
being
you.
at the
Yes.
tech.
Yes.
Bye,
Thank you, Sister
everyone.
Sophia.
Uh,
All right. So before we go on to our Silicon Valley activities, we would like to introduce our CFO, Brother Mark Anthony Manuel, that is here today with us to give us a little bit insight about our future activities here in the District of Silicon Valley.
hello po.
Hi, Brother Miguel. Hi, Sister Jill. Hi, Sister Kayla. Happy to be on. I'm Brother Mark Anthony Manuel, the District CFO Overseer here in the District of Silicon Valley. We just wanted to give you a very brief overview about the activities that we have up and coming here in Silicon Valley. Starting tomorrow, actually, and many congregations, many districts are going to be holding this. The premiere of our Sebsi produced movie, Ilaw or Light, here in Silicon Valley. It's going to be held in every function hall of every congregation within our district. And then the following day, Sunday, we have a scan net call in the morning, and then a special gathering for SEA, which stands for Christian Employees Association, in the afternoon. And then the following week, on the 16th and 17th, there's going to be Pasugo or God's Message drives held in every congregation. And that's dependent on the congregation as to when and where it's going to be held. Same weekend, we have plenty of activities as well. For example, the 16th, that is our district level cooking challenge.
I know that's the one everyone's excited.
I'm sure
for.
everyone
super
had
excited
fun
about it.
last
Yes,
week.
yes, yeah.
And this is open to all CFO. So I don't know, another congregation was actually a binhi who cooked
wow.
sinigang for us.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Were you able to try it?
Yes, I was able to try all of them.
Yes.
So, good luck to all the contestants because what we have on the menu is, as they say, the most dangerous gang in the Philippines, which is sinigang. We're
Very
gonna
good.
we're gonna determine who has the best sinigang dish in all of Silicon Valley.
Oh
Very
man, I
nice.
So that's
cannot
exciting.
wait.
Looking
I
forward to
cannot
that,
wait.
yeah.
Yes.
Look forward to it. You want free lunch? Come
Yes.
come to San Jose at 12 noon. On
And
the
Yes.
we'll get
16th.
full after.
And then we'll get full after.
Fill yourself up with fall food.
Yes,
All
yes.
foods, yes.
The following day, we have our CWS special gathering. So all teachers, officers, members, and their parents are invited to join this activity. And then the day after that, if you notice, it's back-to-back activities. This time, we have an evangelical mission sponsored by secretaries, finance officers, and TSB officers. We often hear in the worship service, share our faith, help in the work of propagation. This is the perfect opportunity for us to do that. Again, the 18th of November. And then fast forward to the next week, that's the 24th, we have a district pickleball activity.
Ooh, wow.
So pickleball is growing in popularity. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys want to join us, please do so on the 24th at 6 p.m. And then towards the end of this month, fast forwarding and into the early days of December, we have an anointing of oil in every congregation. So coordinate with the leadership of your congregation to find out the schedule of our anointing of oil. And then on the first day of December, that's our Buklod special gathering. As many of us know, the Buklod organization celebrates its anniversary in the month of December. This is going to be the 62nd anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. So very important occasion for us Buklod to attend. And then on the 27th, towards the end of the month, that's our Buklod formal. So let's go out there, register online, bit.ly/SVC Buklod Formal 2024. So we hope to see all Buklod join our activity, our formal on the 27th.
What a great way to wrap up 2024 and go
Yes.
heading into 2025. So speaking of our activities, have you played pickleball, Kamark?
I have never played pickleball in my life.
I haven't either. Everyone's been playing it, but I have not
we'll
tried
all
it.
play it together.
We'll
on
try it for the
20th.
first time. How about
Love
Miguel?
to try it.
I love pickleball.
Oh, you have you? Nice. So
Yeah,
watch out for this one.
Watch out for that one. But it's like a bigger, smaller tennis, but maybe
Mhm.
Is it funner?
I think it's funner. It's
Okay,
not as
okay.
tiring
More
as
fun.
tennis.
More
but
fun, more fun.
It's
Okay.
been taking, I think,
Awesome.
sports by storm. Everyone's getting
Nice.
into it.
And
yes.
before you go, Brother Mark, what's your favorite fall food?
Okay. Well, I chimed in on the comments earlier.
You saw
But,
that.
Let's hear it live.
I'm hearing, a lot of chatter over clam chowder from Monterey. So
Oh.
yes.
I want to take you up on your challenge because I
There
thought
we
I've
go.
You
already
heard
tried
that
the
first.
best-
Monterey.
Monterey.
At the wharf.
At
We
the
had it last week.
wharf.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
we met Kamark
Looking
missed
forward
that.
to it then.
Nice.
Because as of now, the best clam chowder I've had was in Pismo Beach.
Oh, that's pretty
Well,
hard to
that's
beat.
that's
That is
actually
a good
really
one.
good.
That's a
That
really
is
hard-
actually
that's
a
hard
really
to
good
beat.
one.
I know what you're talking
We've
about.
had,
That one was
I've
too
had.
fresh.
That's actually really good.
That's actually really
That's
good.
really good.
But I really want to try Monterey.
Monterey,
Monterey
but
is
in
also
our
good.
in our backyard, Monterey will be would
Yes.
be a really
We'll
good.
all visit Kameni.
There you go. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, Brother
Thank you
Mark.
for
And
having me. Thank you.
all right.
Awesome. So now we can move on to recapping all of our SVC activities that we had throughout the district. I know that we had so many local and district activities. So Kuya Tech, if you can pull up some of the photos. The very we've been raving all about. So this happened in every single local congregation where we talked and we were able to talk to our brethren that are chefs, and as well as tasting all of the delicious sinigang. It was such a great activity. If you had fun at your local one, you will be having even more fun at the district level, which is this
Coming
next coming
up.
Saturday.
Yes,
Coming
So
up.
super
just make
excited
sure
for that.
to look out for that, brethren. We have all of the local congregations here, some of their photos, um, transferring the soup to the bowls and everything. So it was really a lot of fun to see and eat all together. All right. So our next activity that we will be talking about is from the local congregation of Mountain View. They actually had a cycling activity. So Kuya Tech,
Wow.
if you can bring up those photos so we can see the brethren are just really enjoying their time together. This is the sinigang, but we wanted to see the biking.
Oh, there it is.
But
Yes.
there we go. Yes. So once we can see that the brethren are always so active here in all of our local congregations. So we can see here that we have so many brethren that were able to gather together and biking and showing that.
It's a great way to
Yeah.
catch good weather before it starts to really get
Mhm.
colder or starts to rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then on top of that, living a healthier life in the local congregation of Salinas in the next batch of photos, Kuya Tech, we actually held a family fitness day where all of the brethren gathered together there in the function hall, and we were able to work out together. Um, and really just have fun with one another. It really just shows that the brethren are really enjoying their time together there. And we're all following a video or trying to follow a video there. We're all just trying to stretch, live a little bit healthier lifestyle, and then just try to follow the instructions. So we have Brother Mike right there in the front. You can see the laughing faces that the brethren had. So it was such a great activity.
And I think it's a good idea to move even if it's cold. As you can see, a lot of our brethren's wearing either a hat or a jacket, but it's good to move even when it's colder now.
Yes, and then right before our fall weather hit, the local congregation of Salinas also held a nature walk. So this is the next batch of photos, Kuya Tech. So you can see here that we went to Point Lobos there in Monterey. We were
Oh, I
able to
love
see
that
all of
place.
the lovely nature, and then afterwards we had clam chowder. So it was really nice. So it was worth it. We did a
Oh,
little mini hike, and then we were able um, to see all of that. So you could see all of the brethren there, just having a great time. And the weather was actually very beautiful. So it started off a little cold and chilly, but we warmed up by climbing over rocks. Ate Michelle and Maverick know
Oh
that it
yeah.
was a lot of hard work, but that clam chowder at the end was the
worth
goal.
it. Yes.
The
You got to
Point
work
Lobos
out
is
for
super
it.
beautiful. I love the coastal
Yes,
there. Yeah.
yes, it was such a nice day. So, moving on to the local congregation of San Jose, they actually had some activities. So, they had a bowling activity as well as a career workshop activity. So, in these types of activities, the brethren were able to truly show their unity and even gather together and, with one another. So, it's so nice to see all of the brethren all together there in no
Yes.
matter what local they
And I
are.
was actually in the career fair. Attended the San Jose activity there, and it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of great speakers who had a lot of experience when it comes to the careers and really helping out the young brethren that are trying to break into the field, whether it be tech, in engineering, or any other jobs. I really enjoyed that activity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I know it was so nice. And then we also have the San Jose Family Night that they had, as well as the CWS Science Day. So we have a few pictures of that, Kuya Tech, if you can show that. So we can see all of the smiling faces of all of our CWS members.
Oh, look at
It is
that.
so nice to see that many people, that many brethren all gathered together and learning And then the last local that we wanted to cover is Union City. They were having a bonding activity that we can see here, the pictures there, that they were just, spending time with one another, um, strengthening those bonds, right? That's exactly what we need to do with one another, as well as having summer refreshment making. So this is such a great way to get to know one another, and everything. And then we can also see in the later pictures that there also had a family night as well as a pickleball activity. So I know that
Ooh,
Union
pickleball.
City is ready.
They
So
are
Brother
ready.
They're
Miguel,
ready.
you better be
Yes.
ready. They will be
I think they're better than
They're the
me.
they're the
competition.
competition for you. So we could see the brethren there just having a
Aw,
really fun time together.
that's pretty.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Pickleball season. Well, those are awesome photos from both our districts. Just coming together, and coming together tonight with to join us in our broadcast. We are so thankful for having a chance to be with one another today in our in Mountain View with our live audience, and for all of you tuning in at home or wherever you might be and joining us in the live chat and being super active in commenting. So we would like to thank you for joining us. And there are several ways
Yes, so
to.
you can tune into INC Radio always on YouTube, at INC Radio DZM 954. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, brethren. Please like the video and continue to share it with all of your friends and loved ones. We also have various social media accounts that you can follow to get even more Christian media. So we have the Iglesianicristo news and updates on Facebook and on Instagram as INC News and Updates, as well as Twitter as INC News underscore updates.
and we're wrapping up. I know I can't. It just flew by.
Yeah.
We are wrapping up, and so we'd like to say thank you to our Silicon Valley district staff. We have our multimedia advisor, Brother Francis Valencia. Of course, we've met him tonight. Our CFO overseer, Brother Mark Anthony Manuel.
Woo.
Thank you, and thank you. He's here live with us. Thank you, Paul. We have also like to thank our assistant district supervising minister, Brother Alex Onyate. And of course, live with us earlier today, we had our district supervising minister, Brother Noel Gassman. So we'd like to thank our district staff. And also, for thank you to the support as well of our Bay Area district staff. We have our multimedia advisor, Brother Sean Adam, our CFO overseer for Bay Area, Brother Alex Laredo, the assistant district supervising minister, Brother Ruel Del Rosario, and the district supervising minister for Bay Area, California, Brother Jojo Bayani.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Paul, for all of your help. We would also like to thank our Kuya Tech and INC Radio, as well as our brother Manly Andaya, for always helping us in throughout this whole entire broadcast, and as well as helping us prepare for this. And we would also like to say a big thank you to the church administration, especially to our Subsea CEO and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Manalo, as well as our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you so much, Paul, for always guiding us and allowing us to have platforms like this to not only share our faith, but talk with one another. And to close it out, we would also like to thank our lovely live audience, Paul.
Yes,
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for being here with us tonight. Thank you,
Yes.
Miguel, for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
And
Thank you,
Uncle Joel.
Kayla.
Yes.
Thank
and
you,
our
Sophia.
live chat, everyone. So we're
Everyone
just so
in here.
thankful.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for being here tonight. And so, until next time.
Yes. Thank you,
See
everyone. Good
you.
night.
Goodbye from INC Radio San Francisco.